Einen schönen guten Morgen. Wir sind wieder zurück bei Honkai Star Rail. Ich weiß, für euch ist es nicht zwingend morgen und wenn dieses Video rauskommt, ist es erst recht nicht morgens. Allerdings ist es für mich morgens. Deswegen sage ich guten Morgen. Gut. Honkai Star Rail. Was ist in letzter Zeit passiert? In letzter Zeit haben wir diese riesige Quest gemacht. Sind damit immer noch nicht fertig. Und ich wäre froh, wenn sie jetzt endlich mal durch ist und halt jetzt dieses große Theater auch mal sein Ende hat. Ich habe einfach so beim täglichen Grinden Trailblack Stufe 70 erreicht. Dementsprechend die Endstufe, die überhaupt existiert. Und ich sage euch, es ist scheißegal. Ganz ehrlich, diese Trailblack Stufe macht einfach gar nichts aus. Und ja. Du kriegst dafür eine Mini-Belohnung, die einfach so wie jede andere Stufenbelohnung ist. Dementsprechend, es lohnt sich absolut nicht irgendwie darauf hinzuzuarbeiten. Aber es ist halt so. Was ich aber immer noch sehr gerne haben möchte, ist sie hier. Soweit ich mich erinnern kann, habe ich sie beim letzten Mal vorgestellt. Sie ist fantastisch, ich will sie haben. Und sie würde halt super ins Team passen als Heilerin. Also als Ersatz für Hau oder wie er heißt. Wäre schon fantastisch, wenn das funktionieren würde, dass ich sie mal ziehe. Problem ist, ich habe jetzt schon Ne. Beweg dich. Hallo. Geht immer so arschlangsam. Okay. Wir waren hier bei der 13. Das heißt, ich habe 5 mal 12 sind 60, sind 61 Mal gezogen und habe immer noch keinen 5-Sterne-Charakter. Das heißt, es könnte bald dann doch mal was werden, aber es dauert halt arschlange. Oder es ist ein bisschen doof. Allerdings, ja, die Hoffnung stirbt zuletzt. Auch wenn sie halt stirbt. Deswegen machen wir einfach in der Quest weiter. Da komme ich vielleicht noch an ein paar Sachen, die sehr praktisch wären. Wie zum Beispiel Kristalle, damit ich mir was wünschen kann. Gut. Gehen wir jetzt also wieder hier in dieses komische Auswahlgedöns. Wir haben ja gewonnen. Dementsprechend sollten wir jetzt endlich in dieses scheiß Theater kommen. Und dann geht's los. Auf geht's.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, in all fairness. Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
Naja, es muss ja alles seine Ordnung haben, nicht wahr? Wir werden uns nicht zurücknehmen, zurückhalten. Komische Übersetzung.
Yeah, you're right. We've even dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction, so a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for PANACONY and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight, and they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them. A desire to dream, to slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure PANACONY's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
Und deswegen müsst ihr jetzt hier die ganze Zeit rumreden und nicht einfach hingehen.
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for PANACONY. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form? Does that mean...
The true death, where everyone in PANACONY loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made
Na
up your
dann,
mind,
steht nicht rum und
Firefly?
redet nicht so viel.
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express.
Das sind echt einige Dialoge, die man hätte rauskürzen können.
In reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Ah, jetzt geht's los.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, my biggest death. May we meet again in reality.
After today, Japella's name
Schon
will
wieder ein
disappear
Rückblick.
from cosmic history,
Wie oft noch?
and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. PANACONY.
Das hatten wir doch letztens schon.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire.
Verständlich, würde ich auch nicht.
People die. And I am no exception. Death is like a script. A fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
Rückblick vorbei. Schön.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim?
Ja.
I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
It's warm here, isn't it?
Why?
You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain,
Wie viele noch?
let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy. Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, Are you always alone?
No,
Nicht
I
mehr.
had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilis.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
She became stagnant water.
Well,
Okay.
my condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm
Tod.
afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water,
So viel
only
sinnloser
when I look
Dialog.
at this vibrant red fire, do I realize
Ich hoffe, in der nächsten Mission ist es nicht so hart.
I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
4 Stunden bis zum Harmonyfest.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the paradises under the influence of the Harmony, a sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu Major and Minor systems.
Nur um das mal festzuhalten. Die haben in dieser Trailblaze-Mission sehr viele Charaktere eingeführt. Das ist an sich nichts Schlechtes. Das Hauptproblem ist, dass sie diesen Charakteren allen eine Backstory verpassen wollen, die viel größer ist, als sie eigentlich sein müsste. Und das führt im Umkehrschluss einfach dazu, dass sie so mega viele Dialoge in diese Main Quest stecken, die man auch in eine Nebenquest hätte stecken können. Es wäre schön, hätte man einfach irgendwelche schönen Nebenquests gehabt, wo man die Figuren ein bisschen besser kennenlernen kann oder sonst irgendwas. Halt so ein bisschen wie bei Genshin Impact, dass du da halt irgendwie eine Extra-Mission hast, wo du die Figur kennenlernen kannst. Anstatt einfach erstmal hinzunehmen, dass da eine Person ist, die so ist, wie sie ist. Die vielleicht einen ganz kleinen Hinweis auf ihre Backstory gibt und das war's. Das reicht bei manchen Figuren. Das reicht ja auch bei Black Swan. Sie hier hat kaum Background-Story bekommen. Und das ist gut so. Man braucht auch solche Figuren. Und nicht nur Figuren, die einfach eine Background-Story haben, die ein ganzes Buch voll ist. Deswegen, bitte, bitte beim nächsten Mal nicht so viel sinnlose Background-Story in einer Quest, in der es nicht nötig ist, alles über diese Person zu wissen. Genauso wie Firefly. Es ist cool und interessant, was über sie zu erfahren. Und es macht schon ein bisschen auch Sinn. Aber es ist nicht vollkommen nötig. Genauso wenig wie bei diesem Avengerine oder wie der heißt. Da war es auch absolut nicht notwendig, so mega viele Rückblicke zu haben und alles über sein Leben zu erfahren. Denn die Figuren, die du spielst, wissen es ja auch nicht. Dementsprechend finde ich es halt wirklich ein bisschen sinnlos. Und ich fände es schöner, wenn sowas einfach in Nebenquests wären, so dass du halt die Chance hast, diese Leute kennenzulernen, musst es aber nicht für die Hauptquest. So dass die dann einfach erstmal da sind und du das akzeptierst. Das ist auch in vielen Geschichten und Büchern normal. Hier nicht. Und das finde ich ein bisschen doof. Das wollte ich nur mal so dazu sagen.
Half an Amber Era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on PANACONY?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the Nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Bioris Scamandros is not part
Und
of
ja,
the
ich
credit
esse gerade
system
Gummibärchen
connected
während
to the
des
Silver Rail.
Gesprächs.
It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But PANACONY is different.
Die haben mich gerade so
If the
angelächelt.
family messes with PANACONY, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that
Tun sie
is.
nicht.
What do you mean?
The path in PANACONY is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster? Tazerond, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons.
Nur um das mal so zu erzählen, weil ich es witzig finde. Ich habe aus Japan, aus einem Convenience Store, also quasi hier so ein Ding, wo man einfach, also so ein Laden, wo man einfach so alles kaufen kann, was halt schon fertig ist zum Verzehr, und eigentlich kannst du da alles kaufen. Also alles, was man so zum täglichen Leben braucht. Ob Zahnbürste, ob Brief, ob sonst was, alles. Dort gab es eine Honkai Star Rail Aktion, als gerade Black Swan und auch Acheron rauskamen. Also beziehungsweise Black Swan war schon draußen, Acheron kam gerade raus, und die haben halt für die Werbung gemacht. Und da gab es Mini-Plakate zu irgend so einem komischen Drink dazu. Und ich wollte eigentlich nur das Plakat haben. Aber ich musste dann, um das Plakat zu bekommen, einfach so einen Drink kaufen. War jetzt nicht mega teuer. Ich wollte nicht trinken, weil ich habe keine Ahnung, was da für ein Shit drin war. Das Das war so ganz eigenartiges Zeug. In Japan sind die Dinger normal, aber das ist mit x-tausend Vitaminen und keine Ahnung zugesetzt und was weiß ich noch für Nahrungsergänzungsmitteln, wo du dir halt denkst, will ich das alles in meinen Körper schieben? Ich weiß nicht, ob das wirklich so gesund ist. Und ja, nur für dieses Plakat habe ich halt das Ding gekauft. Und das Plakat von Black Swan hängt jetzt hinter mir. Das ist, ja, sehr lustige Sache gewesen. Vor allen Dingen, wenn du halt so ziemlich überall einfach diese ganzen Charaktere von Honkai Star Rail einfach da irgendwo rumhängen siehst. Es ist kein mega großes Plakat, aber es ist halt so ein langes, vielleicht knapp einen halben Meter oder so lang und circa 20, 30 Zentimeter breit. Also ein längliches Ding. Ja, ist eigentlich ganz nett. Finde ich cool. Eigentlich dachte ich, ich kann das einfach so kaufen, aber mir wurde dann an der Kasse erklärt, ja, nee, du musst eigentlich das Getränk kaufen. Also du musst da irgend so ein Aktionsgetränk kaufen, haben sie mir gesagt. Und ich so, was für eine Aktion? Wo ist das Getränk? Weil die Plakate waren ganz woanders, wo nicht das Getränk war. Das war so bescheuert. Anstatt einfach das Plakat direkt über das Getränk zu setzen und da irgendwie ein Bild hinzusetzen, von wegen, wenn du das Getränk kaufst, dann darfst du dir ein Plakat nehmen. Aber nein. Das war einfach so dämlich. Aber jetzt habe ich ein Plakat von Black Swan. Und das für einen sehr, sehr, sehr guten Preis. Ja, das wollte ich nur mal sagen.
2 paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in PANACONY. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Holy wabba-boo. Now, this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Was will die jetzt machen? 3 Systemstunden bis zum Harmony Festival.
Are you the only one here, my child?
Ja.
The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
Kann der überhaupt singen?
If you consider this a betrayal,
Ich bezweifle es irgendwie.
well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to PANACONY? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams?
It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment.
Das ist echt eine große Familie.
Many times.
Ich glaube, Familienfeiern sind echt scheiße teuer bei denen. Oh, der Rabe ist tot.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun, bathed in my light. My people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
Das sind viele tote Raben. Warum? 2 Systemstunden bis zum
This is
Harmony-Fest.
the interior of the pen.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the...
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff.
Sieht aus, als wäre das Harmony-Fest ein Flop an den Verkaufskassen gewesen. Stimme ich voll zu.
I wonder how many tickets... Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
Let's explore around.
Auf geht's. Ich habe den Hut des Uhrmachers bekommen. Nein.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even
Ich glaube,
if
ich muss
there's
in die
no
andere Richtung.
audience yet, there should be some staff
Oh, da ist eine
around.
Kiste.
Why is it so silent?
No
Auf geht's.
surprise there.
Das nehmen wir. Hier soll irgendwas sein. Hä? Durchsuche das große Theater. Ich versuche es. Ah, jetzt.
Yikes, they scared the life out of me. Why are there so many puppets at the ticket office?
März, hinter dir!
What? You're
Ich ärgere sie gerne.
Are these puppets part of the stage setup?
Ja.
Even so, it's so eerie that the entire front hall is empty.
Das sind ganz besondere Puppen, wenn ihr versteht, was ich meine. Da.
Something feels off. We're in the right place, right?
Ja.
There's no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
So Sunday's messing with us? He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but
Ja.
why is there no one here?
Wir werden jetzt kämpfen.
My apologies for the delay.
You scared me. Where are you now?
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins. History is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let's use this opportunity to within it, naturally. Let us commence with the dawning of the world. After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. ENDE, the Order, emerged, destined to restore all existence.
Das waren echt viele Vorhänge.
That marked the first day. They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys.
Ich werde jetzt einfach
Strike
an
the
allem
white
vorbeilaufen.
keys and the sun rose. Strike the black keys and the moon rose.
Ich glaube, ich muss
And so
durch das Bild.
the cycle.
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to enter it?
Was passiert?
Where are we now?
The atmosphere here looks similar to Sunday's inner world. Perhaps this so-called stage play is created with his abilities. This act is named Ode to Prisoner. Given the atmosphere here, I believe it's about PANACONY's past.
I thought things were finally looking up as I managed to dodge prison during my recent trailblazing expedition.
Ah,
I
jetzt
genuinely
muss ich
wish
erstmal
to
durch die
avoid
Rätseldinger
a
durch.
violent
Das
clash
wird
with
geil.
my esteemed guests from afar.
Was soll's.
Therefore,
Irgendwie wird das
I've
schon.
arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start? Well, let's start with the time when PANACONY was still a frontier prison.
Ja, ich verstehe schon. Du musst mir das jetzt nicht zeigen. Modul bewegen. Okay. Das war einfach. Oh, top.
In 21
Ups. Hab mich verdrückt.
147 AE, a prisoner named Hanunu ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
Ach, immer wieder die scheiß falsche Taste. Oh, das war noch eine Kiste. Na gut, dann nicht.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Beweg dich. Modul bewegen. Schließen. Hallo? Ah, okay. Jetzt bewegt sich's. Achso. Brauche ich nochmal das Zeug. Dankeschön. Weiter geht's. Ich dachte ja, es geht jetzt endlich mit Kämpfen weiter, aber nein, erstmal müssen wir rätseln. Das ist, bisschen
endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, their efforts proved.
Ups. Oh Mann, ich drücke immer die falsche Taste. Das gibt's da nicht.
Once again, Asdana was engulfed in war. This time, the enemies originating from within.
The prisoners
ich hab was
remain
gekriegt.
prisoners for the rest of their lives,
20
fighting
Kristalle.
for freedom
Nicht schlecht.
rather than living for it.
I hope you like this land of freedom.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds.
Ich hatte vollkommen ignoriert, was der gesagt hat.
Permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives
Prisoners, this is my order.
Ach, diese Scheißdinger sind die Gefängniswärter. Jetzt verstehe ich den Spaß.
Hey, why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
Und ja, ich habe das Team wieder ein ganz klein wenig geändert, weil sie hat halt die tolle Fähigkeit, jemanden wieder zum Leben zurückzuholen. Und das macht sehr viel aus.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Boom. Hat noch nicht gereicht.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
You don't look so good.
Free will, or was it from the still waters of oblivion?
Boom. Das Ding ist hartnäckig. Sehr hartnäckig. Ich hau einfach so zu.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Und nochmal. Und
I weep for the
jetzt
departed.
ist es tot.
It too shall fall.
So muss das.
No one can restrain you anymore. You are free.
Thus concludes the first act. Amidst a raging war, the frontier prison headed toward becoming Land of the Exiles.
This must be how PANACONY was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally liberated. However, it appears that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than the physical aspects of imprisonment.
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part is quite easy to understand.
So, schnell weiter.
Puppets. Where are they guiding us this time?
Der nächste Akt.
They transmuted streams of
Oder
stars
nicht?
into inked nibs, creating
Ach
symbols
so, ich soll
to
da
be
weitergehen.
pronounced
Okay.
and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the
Nice.
unjust
gibt's hier?
downstream.
Was ist das? Das kenne ich noch gar nicht. Erhöht den Brucheffekt. Erhöht den Angriff. Erhöht die Crit Rate.
All things
Interessant.
were marked, and the
Kann
world
bestimmt
learned
irgendwie
to
gebrauchen für
discern
irgendwen.
between good and evil.
Ich weiß noch nicht für wen.
That marked the third and fourth days.
Ja, weiter geht's.
Look, another frame.
Seek, and you will find.
Sticker. Wie geht's weiter? Ah, hier. Ich bin zu blind. Der nächste Akt. Ode an die Narren. An den Narren. Na dann, los geht's.
Ode to Fool. This must be the second act.
The surroundings are different from before. The stage decorations look a bit tidier now.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power.
Ja.
PANACONY witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages. Tree,
Okay, erstmal
grass,
das, dann
flower,
das, dann
bird,
äh,
beast, fruit,
das.
and insect. Peace never truly graced
Ja.
Land of the Exiles.
Ja. Und
The
da.
history in this era is rich and
Hier geht's weiter.
intricate.
Gut.
So please
Auf
allow
geht's.
me to present it in
Alle möglichen
allegorical
Sachen kann ich auch später einsammeln, das ist nicht so wichtig. Bis auf das, was direkt vor meiner Nase ist. So.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions,
Weiter geht's.
leading to ceaseless conflict.
Da lang. Tot.
The Black
Tot.
Plum family was the first to fall.
Eigentlich ganz praktisch, dass ich gerade mit mir hier durchrenne.
White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alpha.
Weiter geht's. Beschleunigen. Sorry, die eine Kiste. Die eine.
Leader of the Alfalfa family sought
Muss
to
ja sein.
defect to the IPC, trading freedom
Da ist
for
noch eine Kiste.
survival.
So viele Kisten.
However, his eldest son
Danke, danke, danke.
slew him in the
Sorry,
name of
ich muss das jetzt gerade einfach mal tun. Nicht. So wie immer.
and ascended as the new
Gut,
family
nächstes Puzzlespiel. Puzzleteil. Puzzleteil. Puzzle. Puzzle. Hallo? Nee. Puzzle. Puzzle.
Perhaps there's more than one right
Jetzt muss ich wieder zurückrennen, oder was? Ja, geil. Ah nee, ich muss oben rum. Hier lang. Hätte ich die Kiste auch erstmal stehen lassen können. Naja, was soll's.
The Lampmoth family endeavored to extend the silver rail left by the express,
Jetzt kann ich hier... Ah,
only
okay.
to be eradicated by the remnants of
Verstehe,
the swarm,
verstehe.
leaving nothing in the unforgiving cosmos.
Jedes Mal am Ende ist so eine fette Truhe. Das ist jetzt nicht unbedingt schlecht. Nehmen wir natürlich
Only
gerne
when
mit.
Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition.
Schon wieder so ein Scheißvieh. Ja, ich mach dich fertig. Ist mir egal. Ist mir egal.
Is
Ist mir
this the
egal.
second act?
But this new master, it seems like a
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express.
Looks like we've gotta help the... This puppet isn't responding at all. Did some...
Ich glaube, ich sollte irgendwas anderes machen. Ach, friedlich.
I shall sing for my new master. Master!
Master.
Ich sammle mal die Kiste mit ein, weil warum nicht?
Seek, and you will find.
Muss die jetzt alle umstellen hier? Jetzt muss ich auch noch mithelfen bei diesem Theaterstück. Ist doch nicht.
My former master has...
Ja. Nächster bitte. Schön. Alle sollen ruhig sein.
Master is no longer here.
Ja,
I shall be my...
jetzt aber hier. Ruhig. Fertig.
Without a master.
Jetzt geht's weiter.
You, dear outsiders. My servants have regained their sanity. Heed me, one and all. Your former master shall not return. It is through righteousness and unwavering support for one cast aside the veils of hypocrisy and embrace one another.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
Soll das ein immersives Erlebnis sein? Ja, soll es. Gut, starten wir einfach mal. Das Vieh redet ja immer noch. Warum redet es? Ah, einfach ignorieren. Geboom!
Boom. What do you want to know?
Beschneidung.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Ill fate descends.
I weep for the departed.
Boom, boom, boom,
It too shall
boom.
fall. Stand still. On the still waters of oblivion.
Ei. Nicht so gut.
Relax. Let me tend your wounds.
Bitte einmal heilen. Dankeschön.
It's just a scrape.
Das zieht sich. Ah, mein anderes Team wäre dagegen nicht unbedingt besser gewesen. Also von daher ist das schon nicht ganz falsch.
Stand still.
Need a doctor?
Scheiße. Ich bin Kleister.
Oh, I'm still alive.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Ich darf nicht drauf gehen.
It too shall fall.
May as well kill them all.
Geschafft. Nice.
Alas, they remain but slaves till the very end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities.
This is how PANACONY fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the Harmony, the Land of the Exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
This guy really loves dramatic scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
Na gut, dann hoffentlich jetzt der letzte Akt. Ein großer Kampf gegen dieses Arschloch. Das wäre zumindest sehr praktisch. Dann wäre es endlich vorbei.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody, and the canon of law dictated the form.
Wie gesagt, ich sammle jetzt nicht jeden einzelnen Scheiß
This
ein.
guy is really into these puppets.
Er mag Puppen. Lass den doch Puppen mögen. Ode an die Ordnung. Können wir jetzt gegen ihn kämpfen? Das wäre sehr freundlich.
Oh, I get it now.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the...
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of PANACONY, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you.
Wieder.
And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Wieder einmal steuern, Modul bewegen. Und R. Weitergehen. Die Uhr ignorieren. Wir können ja wieder herkommen. Alles kein Ding. Nee, das ist nicht der richtige Weg. Das ist auch nicht der richtige Weg. Was ist der richtige Weg? Ich weiß es nicht. Ach, da lang.
Without a king, who shall bear responsibility for the people?
Ja, das funktioniert so nicht. Brauchen wir mal das Ding hier. Wieder zurück. Nochmal R drücken. Und nochmal R drücken. Bin ich diesmal auf dem richtigen Weg? Ich weiß es nicht. Das hier brauche ich. Weiter geht's. Modul bewegen. Ich versuche hier so schnell es geht durchzukommen. Ja, also ich nehme jetzt nicht jeden Scheiß mit. So, nochmal drücken. Ich habe nur leider nicht wirklich viel Ahnung, wo es überhaupt lang geht. Ich hoffe, ich nehme einfach den richtigen Weg. Fix mal töten. Ich glaube, ich muss da drücken. Bitte einmal Modul bewegen. Wie gesagt, ich habe keine Ahnung, ob ich das hier richtig mache, aber das werden wir sehen.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Wie? Okay. Oh, okay. Hier muss ich drücken. Modul bewegen. Ah, jetzt verstehe ich's. Jetzt verstehe ich. Okay, okay, okay. Nice.
And you will find.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts?
Ja.
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves.
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering or something?
Was muss ich denn jetzt machen? Entsprechend der Erfahrung aus Akt 2 musst du wohl leider erneut Uhrwerk nutzen, um das Stück selbst abzuschließen.
Farewell, Farmer King.
Das geht wohl nicht.
How did it go?
Ich kann ihre Emotionen nicht verändern.
You can't change them? What does that mean?
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like...
Kämpfen!
Descending from the infinite spiral staircase, I converge towards the future with measured steps.
Kaboom!
No need to remember or seek my existence. For the contours of my mind shall intersect with other.
Zumindest ist mein Gegner diesmal anfällig für Elektroattacken. Dementsprechend ist er wahrscheinlich sehr bald sehr tot. Autschi.
I weep for the departed.
Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
It too shall fall.
Need a doctor?
Free
Ich
will, or
muss
was it fate?
diesen Gegner so schnell es geht brechen.
Destiny is
Dann
apparent.
lohnt es sich.
Manifest.
Boom.
Not bad.
Leider ging das nicht so gut und schnell wie erwartet. Na, da wollte ich gerade drauf drücken.
Still
Oh,
waters
Scheiße.
oblivion. Say bye to breathing. Destiny isn't true.
Es ist doof, wenn der Heiler pennt. Eindeutig. Ja, gut, sie ist wach.
Thanks. You're
Another
too good
journey
to me.
Das ist halt wirklich kacke, wenn der Heiler im Arsch ist.
What do you want to know?
Weißt immer nicht, was du da als nächstes am besten tust. Jetzt ist tot. Sehr gut.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind. Knowing what is mine shall wane, while you shall transcend its delicate nature.
Gut.
This is the final scene. It's much more straightforward. He wants to expel the harmony. Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event.
Na dann, auf geht's. Ich hoffe inständig, dass ich dieses Arschloch heute besiegen kann. Es sieht gut aus. Trinken wir noch was?
They imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth.
Ich verschluck.
Then, they rested from the labors of creation.
So, jetzt lebe ich wieder.
Yet, all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos. But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands. Thus, on that day, all beings united and cast the Eon into the abyss of oblivion.
This Grand Theater looks totally different. Is this the power of the Order?
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
Naja, das wird schon. Achso, hier geht's nicht runter. Sieht eher mehr aus wie Ein abgefuckter Gerichtssaal.
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in ears.
Na dann, auf in den Kampf.
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, Mike? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue.
Ja, wir müssen den Kampf ja machen.
Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to PANACONY Grand Theater, the very core of the sweet dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival. And the very place where the future of PANACONY shall be determined through conflict.
Außerdem wird hier euer Komplott vereitelt.
Your unwavering faith in the Trailblaze is truly impressive.
Weil ich toll bin.
True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himeko?
Ja.
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to
Nee,
clarify.
danke. Ich hab dich genug schon reden hören.
My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Eon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us human beings.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the question. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Just in time.
Gut. Ich denke, das ist ein gutes Team, um gegen die anzutreten, glaube ich. Besser als das andere, was ich habe. Dementsprechend wird das schon passen.
Good times. Never time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
Ich mag diesen Ultimate. Das ist fantastisch.
Let me tend your wounds.
Hauen wir einfach so drauf.
Stand still.
Ich kann nur leider ihre Fähigkeit gerade. Ah, jetzt.
I weep for the departed.
Danke fürs Wecken. War sehr praktisch. Boom.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
Ich habe gegen diese Viecher schon häufiger kämpfen dürfen in der Universumsimulation. Deswegen weiß ich nur zu gut, wie die drauf sind. Weil in der Universumsimulation kommst du nicht um die rundrum. Vor allen Dingen in letzter Zeit sind die echt oft mit dabei. Deswegen, ja, ist halt so. Ich habe mich nur mal gefragt, zu was die eigentlich gehören, weil ich hatte sie vorher noch nie groß im Spiel gesehen. Deswegen ist mal interessant.
Stand still.
Ja, bitte.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me again.
Nochmal richtig heilen. Schön.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Jetzt. Das soll passen. Mal richtig draufhauen. Boom. Es macht auf jeden Fall echt nicht wenig Schaden. Und damit sollten sie alle tot sein. Zumindest die erste Runde ist gut. Und jetzt greifen wir erst so hier an. Ach, wie ich es hasse. Diese Fähigkeit ist echt nervig. Wo die ja alle gemeinsam angreifen. Und das ist erst recht nervig. Dieses Einschlafen lassen ist einfach anstrengend. Also ich muss sagen, PANACONY hat echt einige nervige Gegner mit sich gebracht. Zum einen diese komischen Fernseher, die dann wütend werden und dir quasi deine Punkte rauben. Und dann diese Arschlöcher hier, die dafür sorgen, dass du halt einpennst und dementsprechend nichts machen kannst. Das ist echt unvorteilhaft. Das sieht nicht gut aus, das sieht gar nicht gut aus. Warte, jetzt muss ich rechnen. Okay, das überlebe ich nicht. Egal, was ich tue. Geh drauf. Oder auch nicht. Schwein gehabt. Erstmal kann ich hier durchziehen. Boom. Dann machen wir den. Oh, dann heilen wir, was geht. Oh, habe ich ein Schwein. Ich habe so ein gigantisches Schwein, ey. Dass ich das überlebt habe. Ich finde die Kommentare, wenn Kafka geheilt wird, irgendwie lustig. Mir ist das nicht so aufgefallen. Danke, du bist viel zu lieb zu mir.
Boom. What do you want to know? Stand still.
Ja, ich hasse es. Wer pennt ein? Der Heiler. Das ist nicht so gut. Naja, was jetzt? Ich stehe gerade okay da. Solange jetzt nichts Schlimmeres passiert, wird es erstmal so passen. Ja, sie ist wach. Sehr gut. Nein! Aber zum Glück war sie wach. Ansonsten wäre das jetzt echt ein Problem geworden. Dicke. Jetzt heißt es hoffentlich nicht draufgehen. Gut. Ich schaffe es, ich schaffe es, ich schaffe es. Nice. Kaboom.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus.
Sind meine Figuren jetzt immer noch halb tot? Oder wurden sie wenigstens geheilt?
The embodiment of the harmony? So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
Good times never last.
Irgendwie ist das gerade wieder extrem langsam geworden.
Time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
Ich hau mal auf den drauf. Und jetzt können wir alle richtig schön hart treffen. Boom. Das Vieh hat echt einen fetten Brucheffekt, Bruchschutz. Das ist schwierig.
Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
Ha, ich habe ihn gebrochen. Zumindest den ersten. Hauptsache regt nicht alles gleichzeitig zurück. Machen wir es so.
Because neither side could tolerate discord.
Was zur Hölle passiert hier? Dieser Kampf ist ein bisschen eigenartig. Alter.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Free will, or was it fate?
Hauen wir hierzu? Boom.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ja, haut auf die Heilerin, das ist angenehm, weil die hat sowieso genügend Lebenspunkte. Nicht auf Kafka, die hat schon nicht mehr so viel. Zum Glück wird sie wieder belebt.
Oh, I'm still alive. Say bye to breathing.
Ach man.
Memories are beneath the waters, lies an endless abyss.
Das sieht gut aus.
Relax.
Das reicht noch nicht. Jetzt. Kampf beendet.
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Done, huh?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy.
Okay. Boom.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt! Are you alright? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
Nö.
It does? Well, doesn't ring any bells to me. Looks like your mind's still in one piece. If you're able to remember such details.
Ich habe versehentlich
That's reassuring.
eine Antwort gedrückt. Na egal. Was ist passiert, während ich weggetreten war?
It's a long story. Simply put, Don Hung used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle and summoned the general to help us just in time.
Aber das Vieh war doch schon tot.
And then we returned to reality. Look, this is your room. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the general. And now that you're awake, we should tell the crew that you're all right.
Okay.
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that...
Hey, where are you going?
Warte mal. Ich muss mal hier die ganzen Erfolge einsammeln. Hab ja so viele bekommen. Da ist noch einer. So viele Erfolge. Der Wahnsinn. Heißt das, ich kann schon wieder... Ja. Sorry. Muss zwischendurch auch mal sein. Gut. Ich kann hier bestimmt noch ein paar einsammeln, wa? Ich habe doch hier ein bisschen was gesammelt. Das kann dahin, das kann dahin, das kann dahin. Ich tue die jetzt einfach alle übereinander lagern, ist mir egal. Ja. Hier haben wir noch ein paar Notizen. Es reicht nicht. So ein Scheiß. Nicht so schlimm. Gut. Ich glaube, ich muss die Quest erstmal beenden, bevor ich dann wirklich hier das Echo des Krieges bekomme. Das habe ich nämlich noch nicht. Na, dann quatschen wir erstmal weiter.
Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead.
What's Miss Black Swan doing here?
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed she was awake and wanted to check to see how she was doing. Though the strike from the general was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer. But, luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
Oh, so that's what happened! Thank you, Miss Black Swan!
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
Also mal ehrlich. Dieser Kampf war eigentlich ziemlich ernüchternd dafür, dass es der Endkampf dieser Quest war. Der Kampf gegen Avengerine, oder wie der hieß, war wesentlich schwerer als das. Sehr enttäuschend. Wirklich sehr enttäuschend. Aber naja, was soll's.
Of course not. But you're not planning on doing something like last time, are you?
Why would you think that? I've never harbored any ill intentions. Well, not when you were around, anyway.
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first.
Dann sollten wir hierher kommen.
Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Mir geht's gut, danke.
Don't worry. She's been up and about for a while now. But hey, Don Hung, why don't you introduce this cowboy to her first?
Allow me to introduce him to you. This is Boot Hill, a Galaxy Ranger. During our pursuit of a certain person, we crossed paths and just so happened to uncover a shocking plot being which is why we sought you out, to help the Astral Express save the world together.
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees. That's how you lot in the Cienjo put it, right, Don Hung?
More or less.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person. Who are you chasing? And why would that lead you to the Express?
Good question. Who was it again? Don Hung. Do you remember?
Klingt verdächtig.
No, that ain't it. I just can't seem to recall.
I can't seem to remember either.
What's going on?
Heck. Forget about it. If it slipped all our minds, reckon that person was just a minor scoundrel. Unimportant.
Die haben Acheron vergessen.
Stop us from piecing together the story anyhow.
Yes, when the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to recall it in the memory zone. Everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko, shall we?
You're right. Let's head to the lobby then.
Wo ist die Lobby? Lobby. Ah, da stehen sie.
Look, they're with the...
That's all right. In these times of conflict for the sake of utmost safety, it is only right that the Alliance steps forward to mediate on behalf of the Astral Express. We must not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family, trapped though it may be, professes a desire for harmony. The Alliance has always won people over with reason. I firmly believe both parties can indeed put aside their differences and come to a peaceful agreement.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating, peace for Panacony is within reach.
You flatter me. But ultimately, it's been all down to the Express. Without your efforts, this sweet dream paradise would have been claimed by the last remnants of order before there was even a shot at peace. Well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero.
Eigentlich hat sie ja nichts gemacht. Ach, das war doch gar nichts.
Here's the galactic baseballer. The paragon of both heroism and humility.
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you feeling unwell?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There's nothing wrong with her. She practically burned through a lifetime's worth of jokes on the way here. What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared.
It's a long story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us within his consciousness. Thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir, we were able to escape.
He used that tuning on us too. Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as well?
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have easily taken us down.
Speaking of the Oak family head, where is he now?
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family head. The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's PANACONY split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is set to take place at Pier Point. The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion.
Everyone really has their own agenda, after all.
Then, what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. They're siblings, after all. Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this matter carefully during mediation. It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult one another before the upcoming negotiation. Do any of you wish to sit?
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe, the crew will naturally accept. However, if the...
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted ally of the IPC and PANACONY, so there's no reason not to welcome you. Besides, if there can be reliable observers from the Astral Express present, discussions will go more smoothly.
Well then, we shall oblige.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think I'll just head back to my room and start...
Not to worry. Himiko and I won't take care of things.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is worried about us.
Thank you. What about you?
Irgendwas sagt mir, dass ich keine Wahl habe.
Good guess. Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The representatives from the IPC have insisted on her presence.
Das war so klar.
The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone please, follow me.
Wo ist die Hotellobby genau? Da unten. Wie komme ich denn da runter? Wieso bin ich überhaupt hier oben?
Seek, and you will find.
Machen wir es uns einfach. Auf nach unten.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too.
Arschloch. Hallo.
It's been a while, my Astral Express friend. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Law.
Gott, ich krieg Flashbacks, wenn der
The
anfängt zu
presence of
reden.
everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
Der Kerl ist anstrengend.
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations. Care to share?
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on PANACONY sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on PANACONY.
Now that's something.
Bedeutet das nicht, dass Aventurine umsonst verletzt wurde?
Well, if that's what it takes to bring peace to the entire universe, it's a price I'll...
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn. The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in PANACONY. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of PANACONY. The floor is yours for the final points, Mr. Scrotum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams.
Ich frage mich, ob er den auch irgendwann spielen kann.
Impulses are activated. My inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination. Every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I frequently ponder this flame might represent the essence of intelligence, a cluster of inspiration ignited by high temperatures. The future direction of the universe may well lie within it. Alas, they are nothing but projections of my thought system to me. Desired, but unattainable. But after learning of PANACONY's accomplishments, I have come to realize that the flame is not beyond my grasp. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project, and instead assist the Intelligentsia Guild as technological consultants in the research of the Dreamscape and Memory Zone, so that these assets may be better used to serve humanity.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC, and they've pledged their support for our research endeavors. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on PANACONY. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects.
Gut, alle gewinnen.
Never mind. At the end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
No wonder everyone insisted that she be there.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for PANACONY's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations. Looks like PANACONY's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
No.
Peace is our greatest wish. Beyond that, we desire nothing else.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave.
Einige Zeit später.
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on PANACONY. Looks like it's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Ja!
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me.
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, she and I will be waiting for you in March. Let's go. Our time on PANACONY has come to a fruitful end.
PANACONY's journey ends here.
Geh zum Astral Express Salonwagen. Na, dann machen wir das. Porten.